Hey, Gateway, good afternoon. It's Pastor Jeff here. I wanted to reach out to you this evening in light of what happened earlier today. Charlie Kirk, a political activist and conservative, a champion, honestly, for the church, was shot at a speaking engagement at a college in Utah. He was shot in the neck and unfortunately succumbed to his wounds and died later on this afternoon. Charlie was 31 years old. He's survived by his wife and by their two children. Regardless of where you stand on Charlie Kirk or anyone politically or in terms of activism, this is a terrible, terrible loss. It's just tragic to have someone killed by senseless violence in our country. And it seems like every time you turn on the news, there is another terrible tragedy in our country. And so I mourn for them. I mourn for Charlie's family. And please do keep them in your prayers. I did have one comment, though, for you, and it's related to this idea of fear. We live in a world where fear is really all over the place. Fear is monetized, honestly, which is terrible. But fear is a very easy response when we hear of something like this, especially somebody who has been an advocate for God's work in our country. But the Bible is really clear about fear, and it's clear that fear does not win in the end, but that Jesus does. And so in the midst of this time, it might be easy to run to fear, and whether intentionally or not, to think, is God really in control? When terrible things like this happen, where can we turn? And I understand why we would think that, but I just want to reiterate to you, Jesus is still on the throne this evening, the same way he was this morning and the same way that he will be tomorrow. And tragedy is part of the human experience, not excusable. What happened was horrific, but we can still trust in a God who remains on the throne, whose reign will never be questioned, who provides hope for those that are hurting, who provides peace for those that have been bruised and broken. And tonight, I just want to encourage you with that, regardless of where you stand. And some of you may not even know who Charlie Kirk is. Some of you may know him, and kind of know of his ministry and the work that he's been doing. But anyway, I just wanted to come to you again. Please be in prayer for their family in the light of this tragedy. And I hope you have a good night.